The stream. Okay, yeah, you probably are. Are you referring to "I've been followed" as if you if like in game, or were you referring to the fact that you were following me on Twitch or whatever? Because kind of confused, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, it's much appreciated. Yeah, and this guy right there, I'd imagine, the guy that's talking right now, you'll hear like a couple different voices. Like, it sounds like there's multiple people in here, but apparently all those voices are coming from that one guy. Because he has some sort of, yeah, that. My gosh, alright. That's probably the most different voice I've ever heard come out of you, Jose. Going to the tables. Other than, I'm evil because I'm wheezing because I'm evil. But anyway. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting thing that all those voices are coming from this one guy, because if you look it up, Outlast Whistleblower on Wikipedia, I believe, or something like that, at one point it says he suffers from some sort of disorder that, I think it's something like multiple personality or something, so that's the reason why there's like multiple voices coming after him. So he's basically like having conversations with himself. And, oh, wait. Hey, there's the Easter egg again. Warning, this is not a red barrel, and that label is on a blue barrel. I mentioned that at the end of our initial playthrough of this, because that was the only point I remembered where we encountered, like, literally tons of barrels, so I remember that Easter egg, so I pointed it out, and hey, I didn't notice there was barrels here before, but I'm pointing it out again. Is that a battery? No, it says something on the floor. Okay, anyway. I'm trying to figure out if we're backtracking or not entirely sure. I did go there, so alright. I'm not even sure how I got here. Anyway, maybe we were supposed to go this way. Let me go. Alright, I'm gonna go through here one more time. Okay, I doubt I can climb up to that. Alright, never mind. Alright, so if we are backtracking, we're going to backtrack anyway. Go underneath these tables. Alright, we are going back this way, because I feel like that would be backtracking too far. Let's try going this way. Here we go, we can go through here. Yes, we can. A gift for the groom. Yeah, I think we're getting into the last little quarter of this DLC. I don't know if we will finish it, but if we do, hey, it's gonna be getting closer to the next game we're gonna do.
Slender.
Maybe. That's a good idea, Genocide. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, we've referred to it once in this playthrough. And, oh, Bobsy. My gosh, man, yeah. Alright, let's read that note. Wise men. Back inside, like the harder I try to escape, the deeper I get. Dead men aren't a surprise anymore. Suicide seems wise. Let me just check. Okay, I did look at all the documents. I did display them on screen. That's what I was making sure. Alright. I believe we have to crawl through... Okay, through here. Well, not crawl, but, you know, go through here. Oh, hello? It's this guy on screen. It's just kind of telling us, like, the man downstairs. The man, very bad. Very, very bad. And we'll see who he's referring to here in a moment. And I need to refill my batteries. Battery! Battery! Alright. So, Genocide, if you are playing a game, you said you're going to be playing a Japanese game. What are you playing?
Naruto.
Okay. Not necessarily what I was expecting, but yeah. It makes sense.
What worries?
I was thinking you might try to get some stuff out of Gravity Rush, but whatever.
Nah, I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. We don't want to have it be convoluted, like having two streams going at the same time. Although, since I'm the one streaming, it probably wouldn't be too convoluted. Definitely wouldn't be as confusing and everything as when Logan streamed Bully and you were streaming Neptunia at the same time. But then again, I think the thing that we got more freaking, really confusing was just the fact that we had so many people talking because we had Patrick in the party, and after Patrick left, it got quieter. But that's just how we are. So anyway, all right, we don't go this way. We go this way. Let's go. Yay for random Mario references, or random Mario lines, I should say. The hell I hear things. Which is kind of ironic that that we're hearing like characters. Well, this is still coming from that one guy. All the voice. Oh, hey, look. This box says Fragile. For all you people that have watched Christmas Story, which I don't know how many of you have, considering it's a fairly big Christmas movie nowadays. But that's a reference to that. Don't know if you got. Oh, gosh, that guy has meat cleaver. Okay. Wait, am I? I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, screw off. Peace off, man. If I am going the wrong way, I don't know. Like I said, this is the second time I've done a full playthrough this, so I'm still kind of blurry on some things. I'm just gonna... What? I can't jump up that? That seems kind of something like you would be able to jump up to. Alright, I do know... Ah, here we go. I was going the right way. It's just I was kind of confused because the two areas looked similar. I will refill my back. Can I go? Suck it, Madara.
Got away. The groom will have us.
The groom will have us. So what, do they work for the groom? I doubt he would need any help, considering he kills basically anybody that he meets. As we'll find out here in a minute, and... oh yeah, we climb up this. Whoa, what the... Okay, that was kind of weird. We climbed up something I didn't even think we were going to be climbing up yet. Anyway.
Oh, damn.
Here comes your bride. We give him other flesh to spare, and he spares ours. Fucking idiot. Delivered himself to Gluskin's hell. Not sure how to pronounce his name, but... Yeah, this is like, we may finish this game,
Wait, are you already Mr. I'm gonna cut your dick off?
Yeah. Well, not at that moment, but I'm in the general area. Yeah, if we finish this, I think I'll be okay, considering this is a DLC and it's somewhat shorter. Okay, genocide, should I risk? Because what's coming up? This is a part that I was talking about potentially trying to censor. Should I show it? Because I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I say roll with it, and we'll see how bad it is. And then, if anything, you can try to censor it before you upload those parts to YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if we find a way to do it through Share Factory, then yeah, we'll probably try to do that. I don't know. Here goes nothing. I think the part where I'm still gonna cut your dick off. I think we can get away with showing that because I know Markiplier did. If Markiplier can do that, I imagine a lot of people could. But anyway. There it is.
There's a way, but it's tedious.
What, to censor it, or?
Yeah, like, you think about it, you're gonna have to, like, cut, like, split the parts, or split it into parts. Like,
yeah, I am.
In Share Factory, and then each part just have the, sticker that you're using to censor it adjusted.
Yeah, well, what I could do is I could, just cut that part out of the thing. Maybe, but I don't know. Well, we'll see.
No.
But anyway, a man's body mutilated and bent to mimic or mock the moment of birth. And this is pretty much, if you can picture this in your mind, genocide. This is basically what I just looked at. The kind of thing a man could not see without changing in some imperishable way. Lisa, I was with you when both our boys were born. It was until recently the most miraculous thing I have ever seen, completely outside of reasonable belief, and yet somehow central to everything I've come to believe since then. You always said I was too literal-minded, tried to turn everything into an if-then statement. Lately I've widened my horizons. How can the things I've seen here be? But I know the answer: money, profit, things that we made just because we could. But anyway, yeah, that's, let's not sit in too long. I mean, if I wasn't too concerned with potentially having to censor that for YouTube, I'd be okay with showing it. Not because it's appealing to look at, by no means. It's just, I didn't get really bothered by that. First time I think I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. Because that's one thing Red Barrels does with Outlast, is they don't care what they put in it, they'll put it in it if they can. And that's probably a good thing. I mean, it's like they're not afraid to do stuff. So that can, I mean, granted, that can be a bad thing for a developer, but it can also help them. That way you kind of don't really know what to expect from them. Alright, we can go through this door. Oh, wait. Okay. There's the groom right there. But anyway, this, I think this thought flew through my head earlier, and I've told Genocide this too before, is one kind of weird thing I think about this DLC is, I need to find a place to kind of hide. I'm going to hide under here real quick. But anyway, is in the main game Outlast, game, for the most part, the person you were being pursued by the entire game was Chris Walker. For the most part. There were obviously a couple other things that chased you, but really, other than Rick Traeger, I try to pronounce it Traeger because I think it kind of sounds better, but regardless. But Rick Traeger is only there for like one chapter of the game, and then after like the first half of the game, Chris Walker literally every time you see him, he's the one that's chasing you every time. So that was basically, he was the main guy. In this DLC doesn't exactly have a main person that's chasing you, which is good considering the fact that it kind of gives more variety. But in terms of having like a main guy, main villain role, it's in the original game, like I was saying, it was Chris Walker pretty much. In this, the first part you might think, like the first half of this, you may think, oh, it's going to be that cannibal guy. And for a while it is, but once you escape him, once you go out that building, you never run into him again. That's the last time you see him. You never encounter him again. You don't have to escape him. But once you get past that part, for like the first half earlier that we did, you never see him again. We're not going to see him throughout the rest of this playthrough. We're not going to see him. So I always found that kind of... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, that's what happens. It's just like, yeah, you thought you were going to see him? You're not going to see him again, because fuck you. Because shut up. But anyway, yeah, you don't see him again. So I guess the actual kind of Chris Walker of this DLC would be the guy that we've been introduced to now. Basically, like his nickname, I guess, is the Groom. So basically, that's the Chris Walker of this, because, crap, okay, at least he's walking slowly in this part. Down the ladder! But anyway, oh no, this is an old ladder. This ladder feels like falling over. Oh no, this is the first part where we actually get screwed up. Because we have to get screwed up, because, it's freaking Outlast. So we just got a giant piece of wood stuck through, like, our ankle, the back of our leg. So now we're reduced to a hobble. We're kind of limped a little bit. But yeah, if I had to say who was a more kind of Chris Walker of this DLC, it would be this guy. It would be the Groom. Just because, it kind of fits it a little bit more. But I guess technically there's kind of two of those characters for the most part. Alright, so I'd imagine if you stay on this elevator, you have to go through here, because if you don't, it just gets stuck there. No, it doesn't get stuck there, but you get crushed between the roof of that area and the elevator. Which is why the Groom, activated the elevator. He's like, you rather die than be with me? Then so be it. And he just, like, turns on the elevator, and maybe it will crush you. But you escape, and as he just said earlier, like, oh, you escaped? Huh, well, let's continue then. Anyway, there's no place like home written on the board. Alright. I'm gonna cut this part.